So recently, I achieved a few milestones in my life. I finished SPM, I graduated from high school, and I turned 18. I actually turned 18 before I finished my exams and graduated from high school, which is a little weird because usually, everyone imagines this like whole life of adulthood and you're finally 18, you can do so many things and you finish your exams and everything, and like adulthood finally starts. And that was what I had in mind too, but that was before COVID hit. And then I realized a lot of the plans that I made were kind of gone, and it's just been a little anticlimactic after exams ended and after I graduated, and life has been a little boring, to be honest. But I did write down a list of items that I wanted to do after I graduated, before I sat for my exams. And today I am going to show you those things. So the reason why I was so excited and I put this as my number one thing on my to-do list is because I feel that finances is a really big thing of being an adult. It's literally like, I don't know if this is the right word, but it's sort of like the physical embodiment of you being responsible, and not just financially responsible, but it just it's like, it's such a legit thing to be responsible of. And having to deal with my own accounts, as in I didn't need to go through my mom, and I didn't need her like sort of permission, I guess, to get things that I wanted. I could do it whenever I want, and I also just have my own flexibility to manage my own accounts and my own finances. And I just feel that this feels very, very adult-like, and I just really wanted to do it. So yeah, it was a very exciting day for me. So because of SPM, my room has been in a little bit of a disaster, like more specifically like throughout the whole 3 months of this year, because I was very hectic. I'm sort of a last minute person, especially for studying. And my room was just filled with books, and books. Like everywhere. It was on the shelf, it was on the floor. I come home from school and I throw my books on the floor because I was too lazy, and I was also very, very tired, because I figured that if I was going to use it again, then what's the point? I would just leave it there, and when I really need to clean it, and when I really know, like I could confirm that I wouldn't be using them anymore, then I'll go keep it. So yeah, that was my thought process. And let's cut back to the clip that I made 2 weeks ago, because that was also how long it took for me to get the energy to edit this video. So yes. So I feel another big part of being an adult means that you have that flexibility to go wherever, whenever you want, and that usually means some form of personal transport. But, as an 18-year-old, like fresh out of school, high school graduate, um, I don't have that financial capability to get myself a car, and neither do my parents. So naturally, I turn to the next best option, which is public transport. Not gonna lie, public transport in Malaysia is a little bit inaccessible for some people in some areas, in most areas actually. But if you live in KL/Selangor, it's usually quite easy, just that it takes a little bit more time. So on that Saturday that I finished high school, I finished my exams, I decided to go to a college in Malaysia for their open day with my friends. But that college is all the way in Sunway, and I live very, very far from Sunway. So I didn't want my parents to drive me also because, we're back to that whole freedom adulthood thing. So I took the LRT and the MRT, and we actually took the BRT as well, which is the bus rapid transit, if I'm not mistaken, which is basically like the LRT except it's a bus and the tracks are more like roads. So it was a very humbling experience because I actually like sat on the LRT/BRT MRT thing for at least 2 hours back and forth. So yes, I would highly suggest you to do just like a public transport trip around KL. It's pretty cool. So to save the best for last, it's definitely family. I personally have a very conflicted relationship with the term family, so I can sort of understand how important family and familial relationships are to one's well-being and just their lives. So I really wanted to record this moment of my grandma. I haven't seen her in a while since MCO started, and I honestly don't know how much longer she'll be here. So yeah, I went back to my hometown for about a week, and I did not manage to take a lot of videos actually because I completely forgot. But anyway, let's just enjoy this beautiful scenery.